Hi there, I'm Neil from Deanna and Neil. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we'll be drawing the character Fuzz from our graphic novel series Marshmallow Martians, published by Penguin Random House for Kids for Young Readers. So let's get started. So this is Fuzz here. She's a cat character. She's from the planet Moop. She's another Marshmallow Martian, so she's made all of marshmallow shapes. So let's get sketching. So the first thing I draw with Fuzz is her head. There we go. And then we draw the usual line down the middle of the head so that we can line up the eyes on the head. And then we draw a line across the middle like this. And now let's add her body, which is a little kind of wedge shape behind her like this. Actually, that's a little bit long, so I'm just going to change that. And you can see I'm adjusting things and changing things as I go. And, feel free to do that. It's okay to be messy, and really don't try to expect that your Fuzz will look exactly like mine. So let's add on the cat ears. Cat ears are very important to make a character look like a cat. And they've got very distinct pointy ears. Hers aren't too pointy because she's a marshmallow, so it's got to be a little bit rounded. And let's add her tail, and her tail's just a little curvy shape behind her. It's a little bit thicker at the end. So that's a good start to Fuzz. Let's add her eyes now. Just like Squishy, she's got just nice big round eyes. There you go. 2 eyes. And then a nose. She's got a very small little oval shaped nose like that. And now let's add her mouth. And cats have a very distinct mouth shape where there's this little part that goes up right under the nose in the middle. And then we'll have her mouth open like this. So there's the first base of Fuzz. So now time to start adding the details, and that's where it gets a little more fun. So let's add the pupils to the eyes. So just 2 nice oval shapes like that. And let's add some side edges to these marshmallow shapes that make up her head. So it's like that. And then like that. So now let's add even more detail and really bring Fuzz to life. So we'll add in some eye shines. So that's just 2 little ovals in the eyes. The tongue. I'm going to adjust the head shape a little bit. This cheek doesn't quite feel right. So you can always adjust your drawing right until the time that you're finished. So always remember that. You don't have to stick with the first line that you put down on your paper. You can just adjust it as you go. And we'll be tidying up the drawing before we color it, so it's okay to be messy right now. We're not quite at the done stage yet. Another thing Fuzz has is stripes. So she's got stripes on her tail. So I do 4 lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And when we color them, they'll be different colors. And she has 2 triangle shapes, which are stripes on the side of her head, like that. Now let's add her antenna. I always droop Fuzz's antenna forwards. She's always tired and kind of like a lazy cat a little bit. She likes to sleep, so I try to make the antenna feel like she's sort of just a little kind of cat lazy, looking for a cat nap maybe. And now let's add those eyelashes like we have on all the other marshmallow characters. So they're just 3 lines like that. So there's Fuzz. And again, don't worry if yours doesn't look exactly like this. That's all fine. These are just the fundamental ideas of how the character is put together. So I will quickly clean up this character and we'll play that at high speed. And then we'll come back and we'll color her. Great, there she is, all tidied up. So now let's get coloring. I'm going to use the same colors that I've used in the Marshmallow Martian books, but feel free to color Fuzz however you'd like, and we'll see you soon. So when I color Fuzz and any of the Marshmallow Martian characters, I leave a little white gap along the top edges, and it's just to make it look like there's a bit of light hitting the character from the top. And that's just a thing I decided to do with Marshmallow Martians and some of our other books, and it's just a look that I like, and you don't have to do it, but it's just something I thought I'd mention because you might be wondering why I did that, and it's just to keep it looking just a little bit messy, a little bit, coloring outside the lines. There we go. That's Fuzz. Thanks for drawing with me today.